Hey everyone, next up we have the 1965 war movie, None But the Brave. Now during World War II, Lieutenant Kuroki, Tatsuya Mihashi, I think that's the pronunciation, and if I'm wrong on that or any other Japanese names, I'm sorry ahead of time. But Lieutenant Kuroki and his men are staunchly defending the island they have been stationed on, but at this point they have essentially been cut off from the rest of the Japanese army. Now one day a plane of Marines crashes on the island after being shot down by a Japanese Zero. The Marines, led by their pilot, Captain Dennis Bork, Clint Walker, make themselves at home while they try to fix the radio and make contact again. Now the two groups are aware of each other, and fighting breaks out when the Marines try to get at the fresh water supply, and then unsuccessfully attempt to take a boat the Japanese have been putting together. A truce is called when Lieutenant Kuroki asks for help from Chief Pharmacist Mate Maloney, Frank Sinatra, in amputating one of his men's legs in exchange for access to the fresh water and some food. Now, an uneasy peace is brokered here, with each group promising only resume the fighting if either group reconnects with their respective armies to become part of the war again. However, the peace is really only held together when they all have to band together to save the water supply during a monsoon. But still, will the peace hold, even if either group is brought back into the war? Now, None But the Brave is mainly known for being the only movie directed by Frank Sinatra. At the time, the executives at Warner Brothers were wary of giving him this chance, but his business partner, Howard Koch, was able to convince them to let him direct. The movie was the first American-Japanese co-production shot in the U.S., done on location at the island of Kauai. Not sure how it's pronounced. But the movie wasn't a big hit, and reviews were mixed to favorable about it. However, it was the last time Frank Sinatra directed for whatever reason, personal reasons he had. Now, I very much enjoyed this movie. Up to this point, I've seen maybe 4 of Frank Sinatra's war films. Quite frankly, I don't know if he made any more, as I haven't learned of them yet. But of those 4, I would rank this one the second best, trailing only behind the Von Ryan's Express. For me, it was fun seeing Clint Walker, whom I mainly know as Cheyenne Bodie from the classic Warner Brothers TV western Cheyenne, in one of the leading roles, as he works well as leader of the Marines. Of course, Sinatra gave himself a few good moments here, but it's nice to also see him taking a bit of a backseat to the leaders of the two sides. I do like seeing how both sides are humanized here, as we get to know the Japanese men too. And giving both sides of it was done here way before Clint Eastwood did something similar with his 2 films, Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima. Now, admittedly, there's not a whole lot of character work here beyond the leaders on either side, so only a couple characters are worthwhile watching, but it's still nice to see the two groups trying to get along, and it's heartbreaking when they feel they have to go back to fighting. Now, as I said, the movie is far from perfect here, but I like it, and I find it worth recommending. The movie is available on Blu-ray and DVD from Warner Archive Collection. As usual with these Warner Archive releases, the movie looks fantastic in high definition, with everything looking as crisp and colorful as I could hope to see. Easily a release worth recommending with this transfer. Now, the movie itself is 1 hour and 45 minutes in length. That's all I have to say on this one, everybody, so thanks for listening, and I hope you'll keep tuning in for more.